Mind's Eye Audio presents 99 Problems, a Relationship Journey, presented by the Storyteller. Hi, I'm the Storyteller, and I've done a lot of dating in my day, just trying to find my way. And these are some of the experiences that I've had. The names have been changed to protect the innocent, and I'm just sharing what happened, what I thought about it at the time, and how I look at it today, being a little bit more mature. Kick back, enjoy, and let me know if you can relate. So today I want to talk about this young lady I met. Her name was Brenda, and she was just about perfect, I remember meeting her. She was pleasant, pretty smile. She was nice. I asked her out. We went out and we had a great time, She enjoyed the meal. And she enjoyed my company, and I enjoyed hers too. So we were off to a good start. Everything was on the good foot, and this continued for 6 months, or so. And it's like we never disagreed, never. When it came time to watch movies, we go out to the movies. She was always okay with my choice. I'd ask her, "Hey, which would you prefer?" And she was whatever you prefer. So she was super agreeable. Same with meals. Just everything that we did it in perfect harmony. So it seems, a few months later, she just exploded. Just exploded out of nowhere. And when I say exploded, I mean she gave me a laundry list of things that she didn't like about me. And I was stuck, I was kind of at a loss for words because I didn't see it coming. This beautiful, wonderful girl was who agreed with everything, never disagreed, never argued, never expressed any type of displeasure with any of the things we did or the choices that I made. She just went with the flow, and then one day she went from 0 to 1,000. And I mean, she was hot, she was angry, and what set her off wasn't even a big deal. I mean, it was, I think, Friday, took her out and said, "Hey, how about we have fish? Some fish and spaghetti. I knew a good restaurant." And she just went crazy. Why do we always got to go where you want to go? I don't even like fish. And, these corny places that you take us and these stupid movies that we watch. I'm really sick of this. I've had enough. I'm done. And I was like, wow, okay, maybe we don't have to have fish. And but she was done. I mean, that was the end of everything. She left. She put me down. She talked about, the way I dress, my car, the place, my friends. She even went as far as to say, I was selfish in bed. And I was just done. I mean, I wanted to try and work things out with her. I wanted to probe a little deeper and find out what was really going on. But I was so, I was just so kind of in shock and embarrassed and hurt by her words that all I could do was just watch her leave. And I thought to myself at the time, I was like, this is a true psychopath. I don't have to look in the dictionary to find the definition of psycho because I'm looking at one and she's walking away. Good riddance, And I talked to my boys and I said, "Man, this is what happened." And they said, "Oh, you had to have done something more than that." And I couldn't find out, I couldn't figure out what I had done. So based on what I was telling them, they said, "Yeah, psychopath, that's her. So, and you're better off without her." And I was like, that's right, yeah. So later, as emotions kind of settled and time went by and, I was able to get my head together, years go by and I look back at it now and I think to myself, this is a person who just stuffed things, stuffed it deep down inside. Like, stuff in like the old cannons, when you put the stuff in the cannon barrel and you take the stick and you stuff it in there, you stuff it down in there tight. Yeah, she would stuff things down, and then eventually, boom, the cannonball was released, and killing everybody in his path. So I think maybe she was the kind of person that was uncomfortable saying, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this, or oh, this is what I would prefer. Maybe she had issues where she didn't feel that her voice was important, so she just kept everything in. She just silenced herself, and she didn't express anything other than being agreeable. I don't know where that comes from, but maybe that's what it was. Maybe she was afraid that if she disagreed with me, I would break up with her or get rid of her. Maybe she liked the relationship so much she was willing to just shut up to, go with the flow and keep the peace. Maybe that's what was going on with her. Maybe it wasn't. But I like to look at it that way. It's a little bit more positive. And I get it. There's people like that who are afraid to express themselves or uncomfortable with it. And they really just want the relationship to go well. So they just go along to get along. But the problem with that is you can only stuff so much down deep inside of you until it just starts spilling out in all kinds of other directions. So we experienced what's called the straw that broke the camel's back. One little thing and boom, she couldn't hold it back anymore. And so everything that she had been stuffing started to just explode out all over the place. And with the anger, it made it just, hopefully she was exaggerating on a lot of it, just getting it out of her. And she probably felt better, for the experience of just letting it all go. Hopefully she's found her way to her voice. Hopefully whoever she's with now is able to hear her and understand her feelings and assure her that, it's okay to disagree. In fact, if two people never disagree, I suspect that one of them is kind of full of shit. So what I took away from that experience was that I'm going to really listen carefully, maybe probe a little bit, learn my partner in case they struggle with expressing themselves. I'll try to hear the words that aren't said, which is, putting a lot on my plate. But what is reasonable is that I can make sure that I'm expressing myself and listening with compassion and trusting that whatever's meant to be will be. So, that was a blessing. It was a good time while it lasted. I can't take that away from her. The end was a little bit challenging, but overall, I learned from that. Hope she did, and I hope you did. If you disagree with my hypotheses, unofficial, comment. If you agree with it, comment. If you have something to add to it, comment. If you're that person, or if you dated that person, comment. I'm the Storyteller, and I appreciate you. See you in the next one.